So pushing off group number 2 of 5. So packing around the high side of the racetrack, kind of work this thing in here. And that brief shower did nothing but help us here a little bit. Put some more moisture down there on the racetrack. She's going to be hooked up tonight. Track record 11.819. Keep that in mind. Get ready to cut them loose. Lights going down around the racetrack. Green flag going to flutter about group number 2 in Dirt Draft Hot Laps. Well, Matt Westfall wasted no time putting himself atop the field. A 12.384, 12.384. Justin Grant just 4 thousandths of a second slower. He is second quick overall now. Trey Osborne, the 6T car, third quick. Brandon Maddox, fourth quick. And Kyle Cummins bumped down to fifth quick. So we'll continue to pick up the pace here around the racetrack as we continue to work it in. It's group number 3 set to roll out. This next clump coming out onto the racetrack, the number 11 car, the racer out of Fairland, Indiana. That's Brent Beauchamp beyond the wheel of the number 11 till he's outside the throttle. Shane Cottle beyond the wheel of the 2E. Kansas, Illinois racer getting set to push off up front. For our car, John Sluss out of Monrovia, Indiana, sits back on the inside of the second row until he's outside the number 74 car, Xavier Doney out of Odessa, Missouri. This, unfortunately, will be the last night for Xavier with us here on the this trip. I think we'll see him back a little bit later on in the fall. The Madman Robert Ballew's in the number 12 car, sitting back here. Had a beautiful run going on last night, and unfortunately misadventure with the number 12 car. They got a brand new car out here tonight for night number 4. And then just a little bit further back is my new friend from Tullamore, New South Wales, Australia. He hooked me up with some Aussie food today, so I'm set to go with the Tim Tams. That is Troy Carey beyond the wheel of the 45N, Tullamore, New South Wales. A long way from here. Carson Garrett, the number 15 car, rounds out this group number 3 of 5. Littleton, Colorado racer beyond the wheel. The number 15 had a hot rod last night and unfortunately got a right rear tire, went down on it and put her into the wall, and joins us here with a new steed tonight. But he has been fast. So this is group number 3 of 5. If you want to be quickest in Dirt Draft Hot Laps, got to be quicker than Matt Westfall. 12.384, 12.384. More racing action coming up after the Indiana Sprint Week. The Raleigh Beal Classic at Toledo Speedway with the Silver Crown cars happens on August 5th. Then the 18th, it'll be the NOS Energy Drink National Midget Series in action at Wayne County Speedway out in Illinois for the Jason Leffler Memorial. Bettenhausen 100s at Springfield and USAC Midgets at Macon happen on the 19th. A rare doubleheader taking place. You can join us on the Big Mile with the Silver Crown cars, then head over to the Little Macon Speedway and watch the NOS Energy Drink National Midgets there. The sprint cars were phenomenal at Macon. The midgets going to put on a great show as well, but the Bettenhausen 100, obviously a historical race with the Silver Crown cars on the Big Mile. And the dirt miles are getting to be fewer and further between, so you want to take advantage of them while they're still out there. But that's going to be on the 19th. So the 18th and the 19th will actually run 3 races in 24 hours with the United States Auto Club. Then the Sprint Car Smackdown, I was talking about that. That's the 24th, 25th, and 26th August. And then the 27th will be down at Worldwide Technology Raceway, visiting with my good friends down there for the Bommarito Automotive Group 500 with the Silver Crown Series. Silver Crown on the 1.5-mile track, and they fly around that place. So it's good stuff. All that schedule could be found on USACRacing.com. Not able to make it out, they'll all be broadcast live on FloRacing as well. Well, the madman Robert Ballou feeling feisty again here tonight. He's the quickest in dirt draft hot laps, just ripping tear-offs and pounding laps out there. 12:296 for the madman Robert Ballou. He goes into the number 1 spot. Westball bumped down to second quick. Shane Cottle was second quick in his group, third quick overall with a 12:388. Justin Grant, Xavier Doney, now your top 5. So we'll bring out group number 4. Fourth group rolling out onto the racetrack. Tate Williamson out of Russellvania, Ohio. The first one to come out of the gates down there. There's the Macho Man, Brady Bacon. A big charge for him last night from a 22nd starting spot up to a podium finish for the 69 car. Also coming out onto the racetrack, the 3F car of Jeff Ensign out of Sebastopol, California. Ted Finkenbinder, our number 3F car. And Ted out here with us, and I found out some interesting information for you today. This is the first time he has attended, long time owner for out on the West Coast, and just iconic cars out there on the West Coast, but it's the first time he's been able to visit us for Indiana Sprint Week. He's not been back here for this week before, and I said, well, it was nice of you to come back on vacation. He said, yeah, all I did was mention it, and I turned around, and my wife had my bag packed and the door open. So I don't know if it was her ideas or his, but either way, they're both getting a vacation, and I think she is the one that was looking forward to it. So good to have him out here with us, though. Also out in the racetrack for this group, Stevie Sussex behind the wheel of the 77S car. He's back on the inside of that final row till he's outside. Your track record holder, Mitchell Moles. And again, last September turned an 11.819, the track record. With Mitchell Moles out of Raisin City, California, in 19 AZ. 21 AZ just ahead. That's Jake Swanson down on the inside. Again, that Racing for Autism Awareness. And in 21 AZ, that table again can be found right underneath the main grandstands. And then to the outside, the Hurry from Scurry out of Scurry, Texas. That's Dalton Stevens in a 99X. Stevens looked a little bit. He said, we're not going too well this week, but again, all new tracks for his Texas racers coming up here and adventuring around. But good to have Dalton out here with us. Very good racer from down in Texas, along with that, I believe, a trifecta of Tejas racers. So this is group number 4 of 5 getting ready to cut them loose. You want to be quickest in dirt draft hot laps, got to be quicker than Madman Robert Ballou and a 12.296. Macho Man tonight sporting Accountable Business Consulting out of Winchester, Indiana on the side of the hoods. And again, did that very interesting raffle for sponsorship for him each night of Indiana Sprint Week. And tonight, the winner, Accountable Business Consulting. I thought that was a very cool deal. So good to have them on board and thank them for supporting Brady Bacon in the 69 car. Lights down. Green flag set to fly. We'll go green, it looks like, on Brady Bacon, the number 69 car, as he heads down the back straightaway. Get him gassed up, throttled up. See what we got here in group number 4 or 5. Well, not a good start for Tate Williamson, the number 20 car, as he has capsized the unit there on the back straightaway. I see him looking around inside the race car. Yeah, driver is okay back here. Tate Williamson is okay in the number 20 car. The car, not so much. It's going to go on a hook. So we'll get the 20 car cleared off the racetrack, hopefully able to make repairs to that and join us here for qualifying. Honest Abe Roofing qualifying will be coming up next. So a little cleanup to take place. Get back to racing action here in just a moment.
The USAC merchandise trailer is fully stocked with official gear for the 2023 season, with tees and hoodies, hats, and all the race day must-have gear. Be sure to follow the USAC Gear Facebook page for new merchandise and special offers all season long. While you're down there, find out each USAC driver's name, hometown, sponsor, chassis, and engine info by purchasing a driver roster. Available for just $1 at the USAC merchandise trailer. Ooh, hey race fans, we just got the Race Aid decals in. Decals benefiting USAC Race Aid Foundation are now for sale online and at the USAC merchandise trailer for just $5. All proceeds go directly to the fund to support our mission of helping USAC members and their families in need of financial assistance.
Well, Bacon wasted no time putting himself up atop of the field. A 12.142, almost into the 11-second bracket, which I'll remind you our track record sits just inside the 11s. But a 12.142 for the Macho Man, Brady Bacon. Robert Blue bumped down to second quick. Mitchell Moles third quick. Jim Fenson fourth quick. And Matt Westfall now your top 5. That's group 4 of 5. One more group for Dirt Draft Hot Laps. And then it is Honest Abe Roofing qualifying. Will be coming up. Group number 5 rolls out onto the racetrack. Drake York with some info for us. Drake?
Yeah, Chet, I was able to take a look at Tate Williamson's number 20, and it was pretty battered and beating everything on the front end, including the front axle was their rear radius rod. That was pretty much snapped off the race car, as well as some tail tank damage. Actually, not tail tank damage, excuse me, rear bumper damage, as well as some right side arm guard damage. So questionable if he will be able to return, but hopefully see Tate Williamson out here either for Honest Abe Roofing qualifying or one of the 4 heat races this evening.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Drake. We appreciate it. Our final group coming out here for Dirt Draft Hot Laps on the racetrack. In this group, we got the 15X CJ Leary sitting on the outside that front row, the Greenfield, Indiana runner. Just a short jaunt from here, I believe. So he's inside from Sutter, California. A much longer jaunt is Logan Seavey in the 2B car. Zero G car joins us out here from Sun City, Arizona. That's just outside of Phoenix. Sun City? I thought that was a retirement community. Kyle Shipley in a Zero G car. Sits on the outside of that second row until he's inside the 06 from Greenfield, Indiana. That's Rylan Gray. Also on the racetrack, the 21K car, just a little bit further back. That's Kobe Simpson out of Bottom, Texas. And I believe maybe his last night here with us as well, as he'll have to head back to Texas, unfortunately, for work. 17 GP car, Max Adams out of Loomis, California. And the 5S, Chase Stockin, along with his teammate in the 5P, Dason Pursley. Stockin, the 5S car, coming out of Fort Branch, Indiana, and Pursley out of Locust Grove, Oklahoma. Also, if you didn't hear it earlier on, KO Motorsports has their trailer set up, merch trailer down here, and they might be out of them now, but they were giving away free posters of Chase Stockin and Dason Pursley. So you might want to check that out. Rich Foreman designing those posters. So Logan Seavey last night had some issues. Unfortunately, that car was not running right there during qualifying and just kind of fought a little bit last night, but rolls into tonight with some confidence for the 2B out of Sutter, California. We'll see what he can do here in this Dirt Draft Hot Lap session. Brady Bacon, the number to beat, 12-142. You want to be quickest in Dirt Draft Hot Laps. And again, last year there was a bonus if you were quickest in the most Dirt Draft Hot Laps. This year the bonus is to the driver who has drafted the most times throughout the course of the season and the most times during Indiana Sprint Week. If you are playing Dirt Draft, you're also running for a championship, not only a season championship, you're running for an Indiana Sprint Week championship. That's bonus points and trophies and all kinds of cool stuff. So, again, if you're signing up for the first time, make sure you use the promo code USAC. I never miss a race. I try to play every race on Dirt Draft. Missed one a couple years ago and felt bad about it. Apparently I'm too competitive. At least according to my ex-wife. Here we go. Well, Dason Pursley promptly whistled off the quickest lap in this Dirt Draft Hot Lap session, punched it into the wall, parked there for a split second, somehow kept it running and continued on his merry way, but he went a 12.253 quickest out of group number 5. CJ Leary, the 15X, is in the number 3 spot. Blue bumped down to 4th quick. Mitchell Moles, your top 5. Brady Bacon is going to be quickest overall here tonight with a 12.142, 12.142. We're going to wipe that slate clean and get set to go. Honest Abe Roofing qualifying is going to roll out onto the track here just after a quick wall scrape. We're going to scrape the wall and just make sure you have visibility for these drivers coming out here for the qualifying session. So Honest Abe Roofing qualifying on deck.
Honest Abe Roofing, America's reliable roofer, will present the Fast Qualifying Award for all 3 USAC National Divisions throughout the 2023 season. Honest Abe has been installing, repairing, and maintaining residential roofs since 2005, and they want to give you a perfect roof to protect your home and keep you comfortable. Honest Abe provides the fastest service in the roofing industry, just like they're supporting the fastest driver in qualification. Visit honestaberoofing.com today to schedule your free roof inspection.
So our qualifying sets us up for just about everything here tonight. So Honest Abe Roofing qualifying, they'll take green second time by. So they'll pass the flag stand, we'll get them pushed off. They'll come around, take the green flag, they get 2 laps. Their best lap is the one that counts. Everybody's lined up into 4 heat races here tonight based on their qualifying times with your 6 fastest qualifiers in each heat race inverted. So your quick qualifier actually starts 6th in heat race number 1. Your second fastest qualifier will be 6th in heat race number 2, so on and so forth. That's how we load our heat races up. We'll take the top 4 from the heat races into the A main event. Everybody else to the Elliott's Custom Trailers and Cards semi-feature event here tonight. Or a C main if we need to have one. So we'll find out here as we got an official out on the racetrack. We're getting cleared down through here. We're going to be able to push our first one and go qualifying. So Honest Abe Roofing qualifying set to commence. And the first one coming out of the gate should be the Princeton, Indiana racer. The Mach 1 chassis, Stanton Chevrolet powered, number 3 R car. Avanti windows and doors on the side of it. Shout out to Jerry. Tim Racing Remax, Greenwell Auto Body. All sponsors on the 3R. He's coming around here to take the green flag. Track record an 11.819. 11.819 is now Cal Cummins is officially on the clock. Look at him dangling the donut up front. That left front wheel not really spinning as he's got her hanging in the air. Brings it around here for lap number 1 for Cummins. Opening lap's going to be a 12.520. 12.520 on lap number 1. Still trying to get her up to speed here on this second lap. Needs a little bit more out of that 3R car. Second effort coming across for Kyle Cummins is going to be a 12.169. 12.169. That's a pretty stout number to lay down right there. Here comes the 47 car of Charging Charles Davis Jr. out of Buckeye, Arizona. MP Environmental, RSS Industry, Conway New Control sponsors on the 47. Coming around here to take the green flag. Former USAC Southwest champ. Been in sprint cars for 23 years. His first sprint car win came in a winged sprint car. Lap number 1 for Charging Charles. Going to blow it out through. Here's going to be a 12.649. 12.649. Second fast for the number 47 car. So he'll take her tight to the wall down the back straightaway. Hustle it in. Grab that cushion. Bring her onto the front chute. Second effort. Better goes a 12.348. 12.348. Only about 1/10 of a second off the top spot. It's now Tempe, Arizona racer Sterling Kling. Behind the wheel of the Hoosier Racing Tire number 34 car. He also dabbles around with wing on occasion. Saw him out at the Copper Classic a couple of years ago in the Wing 360. So take the green flag and go on the clock. DRC chassis, Kistler Chevrolet power for Sterling Kling. He's got a nice line down into turn number 3. Now to turn number 4. This isn't too shabby. Opening lap's going to be third quick, though, at 12.521. 12.521, which was the first lap turned by Cal Cummins as well. So he'll try to improve himself on the second lap. Out over the cushion. Got to get out of the throttle. That cost him time, and he's going to be a little bit slower on the second lap at 12.628. So he will stay third quick with a 12.521. It's now Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania's The Big Show, Joey Amantia. JPA Masonry, Amantia Real Estate, Stinger Race Fuel sponsors on the 88J. Not a lot of bullring experience. Bigger tracks out in Pennsylvania and the Keystone State. So this is a big transition for the 88J car. Mantia looking to move to Indiana, perhaps in the 10 college out here so he can race just a little bit more. Loves the non-wing stuff. Coming around for lap number 1. It's going to be fourth quick on the field at 12.770. 12.770. As he carves the lip down at turn number 1 and 2. Turn number 3 and 4 should be a little better lap for the 88J, and it is, but he's still fourth quick at 12.573. 12.573. Uh-oh. There's a lot of surging taking place for Matt McDonald out of Pittsburgh, Indiana. The Smoker's Choice Cigar Bar, Mr. B's, JoJo's Tacos. Number 5 M car coming around to take the green flag. Started quarter midgets, went to mini sprints. She smoothed out for him a little bit. Hops the cushion. That was a moment. He's okay. Kind of coasted through it there for McDonald. Lap number 1 is going to be a 13.223, and he's out over the wall. Exit stage left, landed on his wheels. As he cleared the high jump. We'll see him moving around. Actually, he's already taken his gloves off, so he's all right in the race car. Give him a big round of applause. That was quite the exit. There he is. So definitely going to be damage to the race car. The question is how much, and will he be able to continue on for the 5M? Looks like he's walking around to the side-by-side. He's going to get a ride back into the pit area, as is his car. So tough break for the 5M car. Get that cleaned up and get back to our Honest Abe Roofing qualifying in just a moment. The replay coming up, just got her biked up and did a complete barrel roll in the air. Clipped the wall with the front end and then vaulted over it. Never touched the top of the wall. Watch her again here in slow-mo and make sure I'm correct in that. Hit it with the back end of the car, rather. My apologies. But cleared the wall and landed on the tires, and they'll get what's left back into the pit area. Let's get back to our Honest Abe Roofing qualifying here in just a few.
American manufacturing is back, and Green APU is leading the charge. Assembled in the United States to the highest standard, the Green APU Star Edition is the finest auxiliary power unit on the market today. More power, less maintenance. The choice is clear. Choose quality. Choose Green APU. Find out more at gogreenapu.com.
Cleared out of that corner. We're set to go back to Honest Abe Roofing qualifying. Not sure what they got going on there. The car's up and suspended.
Well, Chet, you asked the question earlier of how damaged that race car is, and it's pretty severe. Starting off with the front end, everything is either bent or broken. In fact, the front axle is snapped on the left-hand side in a harrowing way, not to mention the drag link is pretty disastrous too. On the rear end side of things, basically the entire rear end is hanging on by the right rear radius rod. Everything else is broken or destroyed. Couldn't quite get the best look at the rear axle, but you also got to remember this is a small team based out of Brownsburg, so they may not have all the resources that some of these national teams do. So hopefully we'll see Matt McDonald in the 5M back out in a heat race later tonight, but it is definitely going to be a tall task back in the pit area.
Thank you for that, Drake. We appreciate it. Making a hustle over there to get us that information. So 5 cars have been on track and taken time thus far. 32 cars remain. So get him cleared off the back chute. Should be able to push off our next competitor here in Honest Abe Roofing qualifying. And if I'm not mistaken, should be the Dwight Cheney number 42 car. We'll find out what pops up and out of the gates. Lo and behold, it is. It's the 2-time Indiana Sprint Week champ. That's Kevin Thomas Jr., KTJ, out of Coleman, Alabama. Roll Tide into Dwight Cheney, number 42, Racing Optics, Native Spirits Tequila, Steelco USA, CCR Sports, and CSI. All sponsors on the 42 car. Coming around the low line to take the green flag. Whips it down into the corner, looks for the cushion down to turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. That's the wall, tagged the wall. Talked to him earlier on today. He said, I need to quit bumping the wall. Well, he just did it again here in qualifying. We'll see if he adjusts trajectory next time around. He's 5th quick on lap number 1 with the 13.193, 13.193. Second effort for KTJ. A little moisture wicking off that right rear tire there. You could see it. And he goes 4th quick with a 12.571, 12.571. That will bring out the next qualifier. Last year's National Rookie of the Year out of Franklin, Indiana, Clausen Marshall Newman Racing, driven to save lives, ZMAX Race Lubricants number 47, BC, Emerson Axum. Hunkers it down into turn number 1, cranks it onto the back straightaway. Lap number 1 coming at us. Number to beat, Cal Cummins, the 12.169. Axum right up against the cushion. First effort coming across is going to be 6th quick on the field, a 12.578, 12.578, and a little wheelie as she dug in out of turn number 2. Axum trying to adapt here on this second lap round with the 47 BC. Second effort is going to be better. Goes 4th quick at 12.543, 12.543. This car was very quick in dirt draft hot laps for the Pleasantville, Ohio racer, Matt Westfall. The Buckeye Machine, Hempy Water, Ray Marshall Motorsports, number 33M. Shout out to Ray Marshall, no doubt tuned in. Boy, he's going to hang the front end. Bring it across here and pick up the green flag. Go on the clock for Westfall. Eases the throttle back up. Out of turn number 2 as he'll ramp it down into turn number 3 and 4. Lap number 1 for the Pleasantville, Ohio racer coming across. Westfall is going to be 7th quick on the field, a 13.035, 13.035. Second efforts coming at us. Westfall looked better in turn number 1 and 2. He is quicker. He goes 7th quick with a 12.756, 12.756, so 7th quick for the 33M car. Is now the racer out of Athens, Texas, 2-time ASCS Elite Non-Wing Champ and Extreme Powder Coating D-Up Racing Go-To Electrical Services number 1. That's Justin Zimmerman coming around to collect the green flag. Nice mufflers on. He's solid down in the corner and also gets tight on entry down into turn number 1. That'll cost him some time on the opening lap as they made a change. Loves how this car handled. So they put their good motor in it, or their big motor, I should say. See if they can pep it up a little bit. And right now he's 9th quick on the field, a 13.635, 13.635, and better that time at turn number 1 and 2. Zimmerman looking for improvement. Nope, gets tight. Down the apex at turn number 3 and 4 that time for the number 1 car. So a little different setup for him. Perhaps he is quicker, goes to 13.270, but still 9th quick on the field. As they'll bring out Chino Hills, California's Eddie Tafoya Jr. The Specialty Fasteners, BR Motorsports, Gillespie Construction, number 51 team, second generation racer behind the wheel. Rockets his way across. Got those inverted headers on that 51T car. I love the look. Loud and in your face. Former Paris Auto Speedway Young Guns champ behind the wheel. Diamonds it off, grabs gravity onto the front chute. There's a different line for you. He goes 7th quick with his 12.737, 12.737 on lap number 1. Second effort. Happening out of turn number 4. Flips that baby across. He was digging and pawing, but goes to 13.091. So a 12.737. First lap was his best when he's 7th quick with the 51T. This now brings out the racer. Hailing from Wanda North, Victoria, Australia, and the Q Main Property Maintenance, Advanced Living Solutions, 93AU. This is Travis Miller. Coming around here to take the green flag. Ooh, there's the old flick down into the corner. I like those lines. He came into this with a game plan. He's going to chase it down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Yep, gets tight on the curb. Caught it just a little bit too much there with that right rear tire. Lap number 1 for Travis. Going to be 9th quick on the field at 12.927, 12.927. Watch him adapt this next time into the corner. There he goes, shorten it up. So he'll try to get back to the whip. Now to turn number 4. Second effort's going to be better for him, but still 9th quick on the field at 12.793, 12.793 for Milla. It's now Brandon Maddox, Terre Haute, Indiana racer in the Newman Motorsports. Maddox heating and cooling number 28. Giving it to what for down in the corner. Boy, that thing ramped up there on the entrance into turn number 3. Came out to play ball tonight. Pops a little bit getting down into turn number 1. So he gave her the old double pump on the throttle. Former USAC Most Improved driver behind the wheel, the number 28. Coming around here for lap number 1 for Maddox. His opening lap is going to be 10th quick on the field at 12.915, 12.915. Changes up the game plan entirely on lap number 2. Look at the moisture wicking off that right rear tire. Love the non-wing vapor trails. He's quicker, goes 3rd quick with a 12.379, 12.379. Oh my, Brandon Maddox found it when others have been looking for it. So number 4, Justin Grant, Ione, California racer, picked up the win at Gas City and Lawrenceburg this week so far. NOS Energy Drink, Bow Foundation, Top Industries, MPV Express. Number 4 car is going to try to work the high side. Number to beat a 12.169, Cal Cummins. Quick qualifier, Grant trying to round the top shelf. Opening lap for the number 4 is going to be 8th quick on the field at 12.705, 12.705. One up high, one down low. What's he going to do for Justin Grant? Second effort coming around. Checkered flag coming out. Grant, quick time, 12.139, 12.139 for Justin Grant. Into the number 1 spot. Beautiful adaptation by Grant into number 4s. Here comes Columbus, Ohio racer Trey Osborne, the Industrial Hydraulic, who's your sugar daddy, number 16. Slides her down into turn number 1 and 2. He's got a nice line on the 6T car. He and his buddy out there working off an open trailer. Rolled in. Got a nice first lap there for the 6T car. Goes 12th quick on the field at 12.893, 12.893 for Osborne on the opening lap. Bring her into turn number 3 and 4. Second effort coming across for Osborne. Not quite as good, a 13.001, so a 12.893, 12th quick for the 6T car. It's now Xavier Durney out of Odessa, Missouri. Design Source Flooring, Motor Haven, number 74. Stanton Chevrolet power underneath the hood of the Power I wore. MWRA Rookie of the Year back in 2021. Ran a little bit of wing stuff. Micros, quarter midgets prior, and he's going to do her down on the inside. Oh, a little slip of the grip through the apex. He's got the right idea. He goes 3rd quick on the opening lap at 12.275, 12.275. Durney's got a shot at the top spot on his second lap. He smooths it out, charges a checkered flag, and Quicker, but still third quick at 12.244. 12.244, third quick for Xavier. It's now the madman, Robert Ballou. Instantly goes to the bottom. Suburban Subaru Berks Western Telcom, number 12, the Rockland, California racer. A little tight right in the apex at turn number 3 and 4 of the green flag here on lap number 1. On the clock, he'll spin that thing loose. Just use the throttle to keep it loosened up. Coming around here for his first lap for the number 12 car. Gets across, goes fourth quick with a 12.294, 12.294. So fourth quick for the number 12. This is your 16th car to take time out here tonight. Second lap coming around for the number 12 car. Gets across, quick time, 12.106, 12.106 into the number 1 spot for the madman. This young lad's very good at running the bottom of a racetrack. We'll see what he does here for us. Carson Garrett, Littleton, Colorado racer. Hang on to it. Spoke a little too soon there. That was my fault. Altaz, Hornbeck Concrete, Leary Shock Technology. Jinxed him there on that opening lap. Now can't stick the bottom in turn number 1 and 2. Garrett's going to do the best he can. The number 15 car. That's the line he was looking for. Lap number 1 coming across for the 15 is going to be 11th quick on the field at 12.577, 12.577. You saw him find his rhythm for the number 15. Hangs it. A little too far maybe. I don't know. Gets across all the way to the number 4 spot with a 12.229. 12.229. As Brent Beauchamp comes out here with the front end already up in the air past the flag stand. Fairland Indiana racer, day-by-day plumbing and pressure washing. M&C Excavating, number 11 of Beauchamp. Very good around the bottom of this joint as well. Watch him power slide it down into turn number 1 and 2. Good rotation for Beauchamp. Sees head forward in there. He is up on the wheel of the number 11 car. Coming around here for lap number 1 for Brent. Opening lap is going to be an 8th quick on the field at 12.519. 12.519, 8th quick for Beauchamp. Missed it that second lap around. Probably not going to be as good. We'll find out. And he is a little slower at 12.737. So 12.519, 8th quick for the number 11 car. This next qualifier is going to be the 4R car hailing from Monrovia, Indiana, and Indiana's finest wrecker. Big T's Auto Parts sponsored hot rod. That's John Sluss. DRC chassis, Ray Pro, Mopar underneath hood. Shout out to Davey Ray. Sluss working out a forward down the back straightaway. He's going to go to the cushion in turn number 3 and 4. Sometimes cars set up, you just can't work the bottom. 17th quick on lap number 1 to 13.063, 13.063 lap number 1. Second effort off the middle of the racetrack for the 4R car. Better goes 15th quick with a 12.774, 12.774. So they'll bring out the Tullamore Tornado. That's Troy Carey out of Tullamore, New South Wales, Australia. Triple X chassis, Alan Johnson Chevrolet powered. 45N car, regional insurance sponsor on the side of that. The former bull rider turned sprint car racer. He's a non-wing rookie of the year in New South Wales, state champ in Northern Territories. Been inside the top 10 in the Australian title. Sits about, 5.5, 6 hours west of Sydney. Lap number 1 for the 45N. 20th quick on the field of 13.545, 13.545 for Carey on lap number 1. Whips that baby down into turn number 1. No. Got aggressive with it, and unfortunately that car not skiffing through there like he thought it would. He'll stay 20th quick with the 45N car. Oh, keep your eye on this one. 2E car out of Kansas, Illinois. Epperson Painting, PPG Paints. I've been telling him you need to start further forward. This might be the night tonight for Shane Cottle. As the throttle brings the 2E car across to the green flag. Look at that line down into turn number 1. Hunkered down and doing business. Out turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Cottle coming around for lap number 1 for the 2E car. Opening lap for Cottle's going to be up in the field 6th quick with a 12.296. 12.296, just 0.190 off the top spot. Front end came up on him on that second lap around. Cottle's going to be slower, 12.343. So a 12.296. He's 6th quick with the 2E car. So here comes the Macho Man, Brady Bacon. Car fires off for the Broken Arrow, Oklahoma runner and the Accountable Business Consulting, Telstar Technologies, DriveWFX.com, FedEx eyewear number 69. Whoop, hang on. Takes the green flag. I'm going to give it the what for. Drove from 22nd up to, what was it, 3rd last night or 2nd? 3rd last night. Beautiful line through turn number 3 and 4. Lap number 1 for Bacon is going to be 6 quick on the field of 12.291. 12.291. Needs .185 to get the top spot. He'll chase it down into the corner. Beautiful smooth line coming out. Second trip across for Bacon's going to be 3rd quick with a 12.144. 12.144 for the Macho Man. It's now Tempe, Arizona runner Stevie Sussex. Tyler Sturgeon Racing, number 77S, Next Gen Landscaping, Magnum Trucking. Sponsors for Sussex. Talked about it earlier in the week whenever he hopped in behind the wheel of the race car at Gas City. It was after a 2-year hiatus from racing. So good to see Stevie out here with us again. First trip coming around for Sussex. Fires that baby across, and he's going to go into the number 13 spot at 12.551. 12.551. 13th quick, less than a half a second off the top spot. Go up a little higher and try to grab gravity. Come down off the banking for the 77S. Second effort a little slower at 12.966. So 12.551. 13th quick for the 77S. So here comes the hurry from Scurry. That is Dalton Stevens. Hang on to it. Corrosion X, Mudslide, Top Choice Masonry sponsors for the 99X car. He brings it around looking for the bottom down at turn number 1 and 2. That's the line he was looking for. See what happens here on his opening lap for Stevens. Nope, catches a little something getting down into turn number 3, and unfortunately sends him up high on a racetrack. Opening lap for the 99X is going to be 18th quick on the field of 12.766. 12.766. 18th quick, he's about 0.6 of a second off the top spot. Well less than a second. Second effort coming across much better. Goes 8th quick with a 12.300. 12.300 for Dalton Stevens. So into the number 8 spot for the 99X cars. Now the 21AZ of Jake Swanson out of Anaheim, California. Apache Transport, Stratus Construction, USW Cat Construction, and Racing for Autism Awareness. Shout out to Ashton Grout, still tuned in, watching every night with us here this week from out in Phoenix. Good to have you on board. Jake Swanson, nice line down into turn number 3. First trip across for Swanson. 4th quick at 12.162. 12.162. What's it take to find 56 thousandths of a second? We're going to find out. Swanson's trying it right now. Second trip coming out of the corner for the 21AZs. Not quicker at 12.173. So 12.162. Swanson will stay 4th quick. Back from the top spot by a mere 56 thou, as we like to say. That's more drag racing than anything. So here we go. 71B car, Braxton Cummings out of Bedford, Indiana, out on the racetrack. Bubba and Amanda Cummings own 71B car. Michael Sides, Revolution Body Works, all sponsors on that spike chassis with Cummings Chevrolet. It's Braxton. Plenty quick out here this week. Looking for a good qualifying run for the 71B car. First trip coming across is going to be 16th quick on the field of 12.566. 12.566. As he shoots high out of turn number 2 and into turn number 3 and 4. Going to try the top shelf, see if there's anything to be found up there for the 71B car. Second effort coming across, going to be just a tick slower at 12.883. So 12.566. Braxton will be 16th quick. Here's your track record holder. Racer out of Raisin City, California. And Ron Bolt Underwood Motorsports, AME Electrical, Mesilla Valley Transportation, 19AZ. This is Mitchell Moles. You used to see him rip around the high side. He can run the low side as well, as you see that. He backs it into turn number 1 and down the back straightaway. Coming around here for lap number 1. Track record set last September. Not sure if we'll see a new one here today, but Moles' opening lap is going to be 12th quick on the field of 12.514. 12.514. 0.408 off the P1 position. As he'll ease through turn number 3 and 4. Feathered the throttle, and he's able to bump it into the number 11 spot with the 12.371. 12.371. As that will bring out the Quick Time Electric, Finkenbinder Motorsports, Ensign Motorsports and Fabrication, number 3F of the Human Highlight Reel, Jeff Ensign out of Sebastopol, California. Way that thing's super tuned tonight. You can see the dig coming out of the corner. Looks plenty fast. Getting into turn number 1 and 2. Jeff Ensign might want to keep an eye on this one. Nope, caught that little rumbly stumbly down into turn number 3, shot him up high. Here's your opening lap for the 3F car. Gonna be 13th quick with a 12.434. 12.434. If he smooths out turn number 3 and 4, and he does, needs to get after the whip. 3F car digging out of turn number 4. Second effort, better, goes 12th quick with a 12.376. 12.376. Now the 0G car, Kyle Shipley out of Sun City, Arizona. Stern Edge Designs, thanks to Steve on the 0G. Whips it down into turn number 3 and 4. Coming around to the green flag. Blue still up top. A 12:106 lap time. The number to beat. 12:106. Shipley gives it to What-For coming out of the corner for the 0G car. It looks like he's going to settle himself into 26 quick on a field. 13:065. 13.065. Lap number 1 for Shipley. Stays on the hammer that time. Lets the car do work. And he'll bump into the number 21 spot with a 12.596. 12.596. This qualifying is ridiculous. I can't wait to share the times with you here whenever this is all said and done. Here comes Logan Seavey out of Southern California in the On-State Roofing, Benning Enterprises, Goodnight Racing number 2B car. Taking a green flag, putting himself on the clock. Such close qualifying it's been throughout the course of the week thus far here in NOS Energy Drink Indiana Sprint Week presented by On-State Roofing. Speaking of On-State, there goes the 2B. He goes 8th quick on the field at 12.261. 12.261, 8th quick. Off the top spot by 0.155. Seavey looking for another quick time here tonight. He's going to go 6th quick with a 12.212. 12.212.106. The difference between him and Blue up top. It's now the 5S of Chase Stockin. Bandit Ag, Daywig Meats, Amsoil, number 5S car, heading down the back chute into turn number 3. Getting a look at this racetrack here. Is going to crank up the wick on the Triple X chassis. Fisher Chevrolet powered 5S car. Working down into the corner. Also able to hustle the bottom of a racetrack if need be. That's what he's trying to do right now. Coming around for lap number 1 for the 5S. Not too shabby. Goes 15th quick with a 12.452. 12.452. About 0.3 of a second off the top spot. The second effort coming around for Stockin. Throttled up. Better goes 11th quick with a 12.340. 12.340. So he goes 11th quick with the 5S. It's now the 06 car out of Greenfield, Indiana. Gray Auto, Leary Shock Technology, Rish Innovation. That's Rylan Gray. Gray gets around Circle City Raceway very well. You might want to consider him for your dirt draft. Backs it down into the corner. Hello. That was an aggressive move down into turn number 1 for Rylan Gray here on the opening lap and qualifying. He leans over on that right rear. Pivots through the corner and goes 16th quick on the field at 12.485. 12.485. That's 379.379 off the top spot. And Gray settles down on lap number 2. Trying to inch a little bit more out of it. Goes a 12.540. So 12.485 first lap, best lap, 06, 16th quick on the field. It's now the 17 GP of Max Adams. Michael Dutcher Motorsports, Lifestyle Homes, Griffin's Propane, Parallax, number 17 GP. Adams brings it across to the green flag. He is your 33rd car to take time out of 37 and checked in for racing action here tonight. A little tire shake there on the 17 GP, getting down into turn number 3. Got them tire pressures down, trying to dig into the sod, and it works. He goes 4th quick at 12.149. 12.149. 4th quick for Max Adams. Second effort coming at us here for the 17 GP, staying after it. Not as quick, at 12.517. 12.149. 4th quick for Max Adams late in the game. It's now the racer out of Bottom, Texas. PC Classic Cars, Scorpion Racewear 21K. This is Kobe Simpson. Simpson sliding out of turn number 4, taking the green flag. Races both sprints and mini sprints. Runs a lot with the USAC Midwest Wingless Series. Made his first national start earlier this year. On the 4th of July weekend, we saw him up at Lincoln Park Speedway. 21K car goes 31st quick on the field, a 13.112. 13.112. Lap number 1. Simpson's second effort. Coming out of the corner, that was a beautiful line right there, and it pays dividends. He goes 26 quick with a 12.699. 12.699 for Kobe Simpson. So I'm going to scroll up a little bit here for the 5P car. Was plenty fast and dirt draft hot laps. Second quick overall, as a matter of fact. Hudson John Deere, S&C Machine, Peterbilt, number 5P of Dason Bursley. Leading Rookie of the Year honors this year. And boy, he's not afraid to get after it. Down into turn number 1 and 2, and that was up on one wheel. And had all 3 tires, or 3 other tires, dangling around. It's opening lap for Bursley coming off the bottom. This is a good one. First slip is going to be, well, 18th quick at 12.490. 12.490. Needs 0.3 of a second. Not going to find it. Car wouldn't stick there. He tried to get it to stick. So Dason Pursley's going to be 18th quick on the field with 12.490. You can never fault a driver for being aggressive. Here comes the 15X car out of Greenfield, Indiana. Picked up his first quick time last night down at Lawrenceburg Speedway with this same car, although it was in just a tick better condition. Altos, Hornbeck Concrete, Highsmith Guns, Elliott's Custom Trailers, Cards 15X. This thing's a rocket ship. We'll see if he's still got it for us here tonight. CJ Leary down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4, working that bottom line. Onto the front straightaway. First trip across for CJ is going to be 6 quick at 12.163. 12.163. That's 57 thousandths of a second off the top spot. He might have it this time. Good low line coming out across. Quick time 11.990. 11.990. 36 car to qualify. CJ Leary, your final car, I believe, on track. Goes quick time. Pill draw today. They told him, they said he pulled like the 74 or 73rd pill or something like that out of 75. He said that's not good. Well, it turns out it's perfect. 11.990. Unreal. Your final car to qualify goes quick time here tonight. It's still a rocket ship. Robert Ballou second quick with a 12.106, just said, son of a biscuit. Third quick, Justin Grant in the number 4 car. Fourth quick was Brady Bacon. Max Adams rounds out the top 5. Then Jake Swanson, Cal Cummins, Logan Seavey, Carson Garrett, and Xavier Durney, your top 10. 11th quick, Shane Cottle. 12th quick, Dalton Stevens, Chase Stockin, Charles Davis Jr., and Mitchell Moles, your top 15. 16th quick was Jeff Ensign, Brandon Maddox. 17th quick, Rylan Gray, Dason Pursley, and Brent Beauchamp, your top 20. Finishing out your inversion cars, Sterling Kling, Emerson Axum, Stevie Sussex, and Braxton Cummings into 71B. That's your top 24 here tonight in Honest Abe Roofing qualifying. He's going to be smiling when he comes out here onto the racetrack. Calling a hunch. BGE Dougherty Motorsports, Altez, Hornbeck Concrete, Highsmith Guns, Elliott's Custom Trailers and Cards 15X. We're just bringing a whole car around here. CJ Leary will send it down with Christy.
Well, you might as well. He's still in there anyway. This is going to speed things up for us. CJ Leary, that's 2 in a row for him when it comes to Honest Abe Roofing Fast Qualifier Awards, and another rebuild last night after an incident after taking the lead last night at Lawrenceburg Speedway in what was night number 3 of NOS Energy Drink Indiana Sprint Week presented by Honest Abe Roofing. But this is certainly going to turn things back around. So goes from having no fast times this year to having 2 in a row for Honest Abe Roofing qualifying efforts. And CJ, again, what was rebuilding looking like last night at the shop after, what has been a tumultuous Indiana Sprint Week so far?
Yeah, I think 8 hours ago that thing was sitting bare frame in my shop. Bill Michael, he went to Harbor Freight, bought 2 big quarter powers. We were fixing this thing there in my shop, and we weren't for sure if it was going to be any good tonight, but showed up, and I told Doug to go get me a pill draw. He's been doing a good job all week, and he drew the 74, and I told him he was fired, but just so happened it worked out good for us tonight. The 15X is extremely fast again. The racetrack actually held up really good for qualifying. Honestly, it didn't pay to be the first couple guys. I felt like the top was going to be the place to be, and then it actually hurt the first couple guys going out not to know to hit the bottom. But just shout out to, again, all my guys, Zach, Kyle, Colton, my dad, Doug, Brock, JC, Caswell, just everybody that was